Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're back over on NIKKE, checking out the summertime events. Now, the things we're going to go through in this video are going to be the two new characters, being Summer Mary and Summer Neon. Then we're going to go through the actual in-game events that you can play through, and we're going to do a few summons. Now, before we get into it, I do have to thank NIKKE for sponsoring this video, and if you guys do want to play the game, you can use my link in the description to download the game, and make sure you test it out on the PC client, because it is fantastic. Okay, so the first of the two new units is going to be Summer Mary. Now, with her kit, she's a burst 1 unit, water type. Now, you'll notice similar things between her and Neon, where they like teaming up with other water type units and attacking enemies that are weak to water. So Mary, with her first passive, is going to have healing, which is really nice, increases each time you enter full burst. Then on the second one, it's only going to affect water allied units, so that's why I said you want to team her up with water, and it's going to increase strong element damage, meaning you want to be strong against the enemy. And on top of that, her burst skill is actually really nice in general. It increases max HP of everyone, but then if your allies are water, they will gain an attack buff as well. So once again, she really wants to synergize with the water type allies, and she is going to be a sniper rifle user, so that is a basic look at her animations in combat. Now, also, Mary is currently active on a banner to summon for, and we will do some summons for her later, whereas Neon comes in a banner on the 21st. Next, we have the Summer Neon. Now, she strikes me as a boss killer, specifically against bosses weak to water. When we take a look at her kit, her first ability is going to increase the parts damage she does, so breaking those parts against bosses quicker. Then her second ability is going to increase her damage as the strong element, once again wanting to fight those bosses that are weak to water. And then her burst skill, it reminds me a bit of something like a Modernia skill, where it sort of changes the function of her weapon and it becomes this full hydro shot, which does like a water burst when she attacks. So once again, Neon is not available yet. She's available on the 21st to pull for from the banner, but let's go ahead and take a quick look at her shooting animation. Really cool with the floaty, but she is an assault rifle user. But like I said, with her full burst, with her burst skill, she will actually change the function of that weapon. And on top of the two new characters, we have a new mission path with two new skins. The first one being the Pepper skin, the Ocean Vitamin, and the other one being the Sea of Sloth Framer skin. Next up, we're going to be looking at the Blue Water Island event. Now, this is the event that's going to run for the duration of this summertime period, and in this one, there's a few things you're going to go into. The first is going to be the story mode, which we're looking at here, which has story stages that you're going to complete and gain rewards that you can exchange at the shop. Now, when you're going into the story mode, the basic thing you want to do is guarantee yourself a 100% boost chance with the team that you bring. And if we go back here, you can check the characters that give you a boost. Now, it's really nice that they always provide 3 SR characters that give you 60% boost, so you only need to get that extra 40% in the rest of your team with some of the SSRs that you have. So that is that one. You want to do that to guarantee extra drops, because you're going to use those over in the exchange. But when you go to these, you're just going to work through all of the stages, and then on the 22nd, you'll unlock the story part 2, but you can also always, as you get more of these, you refresh them every day, so make sure you use all your shells every day. But you can just repeat stages to get whether you want data sets, or whether you want core dust, or whether you want credits. Whatever you're looking for, you can farm them with your excess runs. Now, as we go past that, like I said, story stage 2 will unlock on the 22nd, and I mentioned the shop, so let's go take a look at the shop and what we can get from there. It's really nice. You can get 10 advanced vouchers and also 10 standard recruitment vouchers. Also, you can buy some of those extra shells to keep running through the story mode as well. Then you got a bunch of extra resources that you can gain for your characters, but if you're like me, you want to get some extra pulls as your first priority in the event. So outside of that, we have the mini game, which is like a dice roll game where you work your way around the board and you get some accumulation rewards. So if we jump into this, you can see I've done a fair few rolls. I'll go through and do a few more. And you're just going to go around the board. You're going to pick up some rewards along the way. And you're going to get progressive rewards. As you can see down the bottom here, I'm on 80 of 100. Once I get to 100, I will get this reward, and then I'll keep getting all those gem rewards along the way as we keep playing. So it's just one of those ones, keep playing through the story mode, keep getting some dice, you'll just keep getting rewards, and eventually you will get there. So this is my last dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, there we go. And we're at 95, so I'm pretty close to getting it, but as you can see, I am out of dice, so we can come back and finish this off later. Now, the other thing we have, oh yeah, you can explore around the world. There'll be a few little hidden goodies around the world. Like I just saw one there, so I'll go over here and pick it up. You can go get there, get that. And you get some goodies. So there we go. We've got an extra 50 of the currency. Not too bad. So you can explore the map and pick up some of those as well. Now, there's also logins for this as well, which is pretty nice. Just standard login rewards. All you got to do is jump in the event every day and do it, and you'll get these login rewards. As you can see, pretty nice. We do also get an extra 5 pulls from here and an extra 3 from there. And there was the extra 2 on the first day. So there's an extra more 10 of the special recruitment, advanced recruitment rewards. So as we move past that, we jump into the missions. Make sure you jump in here and do your daily missions every day. I've already cleared mine, but it gives you more currencies and stuff like that. And then we have challenge missions for completing certain stages of the campaign and stuff like that. So these are going to give you more currency to exchange at the shop as well. So make sure you complete those. Now, the one remaining thing we have in here is the challenge mode, which is like a boss fight that you can do inside the event. Okay, so here it is. So I've done stage 1. Now you get 3 challenges per day, so make sure you're using these challenges as well. But let's take a look at this boss. And there we go. Now, it does level all your characters down, so all your characters get even leveled. But honestly, it's a pretty cool boss fight. I actually enjoy it. It's actually quite a savage boss when we look at it. But I had like for the first stage at least, I had no issues just autoing it. But I'm assuming by the higher stages it will get a lot harder, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, you can jump into this one and you can punch that out. Now, I'm assuming that this boss is going to be, if you have the 2 new characters, you're going to cruise through it. But once again, we'll have to see how the difficulty scales up as you go through. And the cool thing is, after you defeat it, it'll enter like a phase 2 of the fight, and then it enters into this. Like, this is pretty cool as well. Honestly, they do an incredible job of the boss fights in this game. They're pretty cool. Once again, we're still on the easy stages, so it's fairly easy clap through both phases of the fight, but that is a look at what we have. Okay, now it is summon time. We're going to see if we can get ourselves a copy of Mary. I also want to save some to get myself a Neon as well, so hopefully we can get some luck in the rates on this one. Let's kick it off. Let's get the first one going. Fingers crossed we can get the luck. Fingers absolutely crossed. Let's see. Come on, go yellow, go yellow. No fake outs, no fake outs. Okay. Let's go again. I want to be able to save some for Neon. Let's go. Oh, on the second one. Okay. If we get it here, we stop and we save for Neon. Because both banners go at the same time so that I can decide what I want to get more of. Okay, just the one. I think it was on the 6th. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think it's this one. Was she Tetra? I can't remember now. There we go. Got it. Got the Mary Bay Goddess. So now I am going to save for the Neon and see how we go on the Neon banner, because I want at least one of both of these guys for the progression. Then at least it gets me set up for those Water Week bosses. I feel like that's the play with this banner. That's the way I want to play it. And then I'll go deeper on one of them once I get at least a copy of both of them. But like I said, guys, that is going to be it for this one. That is all the summer stuff happening in NIKKE at the moment. As always, guys, if you do want to play the game, use the link in the description. Massive shout out to NIKKE once again for sponsoring this video. And thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.